Fire Pro Wrestling World's charm is in how well it understands pro wrestling. As Spectrum develops a fun, story-driven sports entertainment project, the curtain lifts on our process. Enter Project Fire Pro Wrestling. Alright guys, I'm going to dive right into this. I'm going to try and build some early momentum. Fire Pro Wrestling World it's difficult to figure out, and ModPack 2.0 isn't any more intuitive, so I'll stumble through this as best I can, and I will answer questions and make videos based on your feedback. I've been working on this idea for a few years now, and I kind of channel my old love of pen and paper and Pro Wrestling Illustrated magazines and writing out my rosters and everything as a kid. I would use various action figures that I could find in my collection and use them as avatars for actual professional wrestlers. And I had a few larger wrestlers. The LJN ones, Macho Man acted as my Big John Studd because he was so huge compared to all the other figures. Same with the Ricky Steamboat. That was my Andre the Giant. He-Man, of course, was Hulk Hogan because, I mean, seriously, why not? Anyway, ultra anxious to get a roster set and to start production of this sports entertainment alternative idea that I have. And I've decided the best way to handle all of my personal challenges with this project is to just take you all on a ride with me. Let me show you the overall structure of Spectrum Fighting Entertainment League, or at least what I'm trying to go for. And then you'll see, as we're going, you'll see my thought process. So the divisions are broken down in a way that I feel it'll give me storytelling flexibility. No one wants just singles matches. No one wants just tag team matches. There's got to be a good mix. And that's kind of what I'm going for, which I feel will help me with the storytelling aspect so that we can expand upon what we know as sports entertainment now. There are, of course, the obligatory male and female divisions for singles and tag teams. That's pretty vanilla. I'm still working on belt designs, but I can show you my current progress on the male singles title, which I'm a big Pro Wrestling Illustrated fan. Been that way since a small child, so I designed this belt here leaning towards that. I'm not affiliated in any way with Pro Wrestling Illustrated, so don't get that misunderstood. Like I said, this will probably adjust and change. I have a few ideas that belt might work better for. The male tag team championship it's a much simpler design and may influence changes to the singles belt, kind of what I was talking about a while ago with the Pro Wrestling Illustrated thing. I don't have the female equivalents of both titles yet, but I want them to be comparable, and it's important for me not to have a stereotypical diva-style belt. Where I think my setup gets interesting is a division I simply call the junior division. It's unrelated to weight class, and it offers a gender-neutral singles title as a sort of development division. The idea is that any competitor declaring as a member of the group will be deemed ineligible for more prestigious gender-specific male and female singles championships. Another change of pace is the Elimination Series League. This division is also gender-neutral and combines a few distinct concepts. There will be teams declared of 4 to 10 competitors. The matches are essentially 4v4 Survivor Series matches, with each team setting their 4-person lineup prior to the match. The idea has elements of the old Freebird rule, and I designed this cool little trophy for it. Of course, everything is a work in progress right now, but you'll have to let me know what you think. I wanted to capture kind of a team aspect, more like a basketball team with a starting lineup sort of thing. I could envision maybe there being a 10-person team, let's say like the Bobby Heenan family back in the 80s and early 90s. And yeah, you have 10 members of that family, but maybe 4 of them are just, they're going to be in everything because Heenan doesn't want himself in there, and he doesn't want the Brooklyn Brawler in there. He wants his Andre the Giant, his Ravishing Rick Rude or whatever. I hope I'm explaining that well enough. Now the blessing and curse of Fire Pro's roster flexibility is that there are thousands of custom characters. I got greedy and downloaded a nearly endless supply of them. But in order to make this league the best I possibly can, I will need to test and tweak these characters. You can help. Comment with ideas, pointers, advice. In the next video, I'll start the playtest with a tag team match made possible by one of the best Fire Pro customizers in the world. It will be Jimmy and Jay, the Usos, facing Chikara favorites Los Ice Creams. Hope you guys have enjoyed this project so far. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. Later, people.